Hi everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be cooking and eating bitter leaf soup. Yeah, famous bitter leaf soup. So this is the dry bitter leaf. I just put it on fire, you add water, and at the end you wash it. So I have in here, I have a biscuit bone, cow leg, and cow throat. So this is the meat I will be using to prepare this delicious bitter leaf soup today. So who is ready to learn how I prepare my bitter leaf soup with me? So this is it. I just add the stock cube, add onions and salt. That is the only thing I use to prepare this soup. So this is the dry bitter leaf. I allow it to boil, then wash it. Yeah. So this is the meat. It has boiled like 15 minutes and it's still strong, so I will still allow it to boil. Remember, I added just stock cube, onion and salt because I don't like to use so much ingredients to prepare my soup. So this is the bitter leaf, is ready to be washed. I'm going to wash it right now. So the next ingredient is, this is blended habanero pepper. This is stock cube. I'll add some more if the one I added in the beef is not enough, then I have to add more. So this is my blended crayfish, and this is fish. This is fresh fish, and this is palm oil. So another ingredient I'm going to be using for this bitter leaf soup is cocoyam. You don't prepare bitter leaf soup without cocoyam because this cocoyam serve as here thickener. This is what you use to thicken the bitter leaf soup. So what I did here is I've already boiled the cocoyam. So I peel off the back of this cocoyam, and the next thing I blend it with my blender. So this is the meat still cooking. This meat is so strong, so I'm going to allow it to soften a little bit so I don't struggle with it while eating it. So this is it. Now that the water inside the meat is already dried, I have to add more water that I'm going to use to prepare this soup. Remember, I'm going to use the stock water to prepare the bitter leaf soup. And this is me here washing the bitter leaf, already cooked bitter leaf. Remember, it was raw, like dried bitter leaf. I have to like soften it. So this is it. Remember, we have different types of bitter leaf, but this is the size I love to use whenever I want to prepare bitter leaf soup. It's better with this side. The other size is too small, so I always use this one to like prepare my bitter leaf soup. So this is it. I'm done washing it, and you can see how fresh it's looking. Yeah. Another thing is I just add the mackerel fish to the boiling meat. You see the meat is still boiling. I just add the Titus fish and the barracuda. I just add it, but this I won't allow it to cook so long. I just like steam it. When it's soft enough, then I bring it down. I just set it aside. I don't leave it inside the pot, otherwise it will scatter. So this is me. I just removed it from the pot, like separated it from the meat, and that is it. So I set it aside. So the next ingredient I'm going to add is the habanero pepper. I add the habanero pepper and stir it together. The next ingredient, crayfish. Remember the blended crayfish. I add it, and the next thing I add is stock cube because the one I used to parboil the meat is not enough. So I add the stock cube, I cover it and allow it to cook. And after some minutes, because the meat is still strong, I'm going to leave it to like cook very well. So this is it. You see how it is boiling. The next ingredient I add is my palm oil. I add the palm oil, stir everything together. I make sure I stir it very well so that everything will mix together. And another ingredient I add is my cocoyam, blended cocoyam. You add it and mix everything together. Remember, this cocoyam serves as heat as thickener. is this cocoyam that is going to thicken our soup. You can use other things to prepare it, like ache, like ofo, but I prefer to use cocoyam to thicken my bitter leaf soup. So this is I just added the cocoyam. You are going to leave it for some minutes to cook, like boil very well, so everything can mix together. And another thing, the last of course, is bitter leaf. You add the bitter leaf, the already washed bitter leaf, washed and cleaned bitter leaf. You add it and mix everything together. So you see, it's just so simple to prepare bitter leaf soup. But if you don't know the secrets, you don't know. I just added the Titus fish. So I add the Titus fish and the barracuda fish I removed earlier. So that is it, and our bitter leaf soup is ready. Hi everyone, welcome to Joy and Chooks channel. Welcome. As you can see, I just prepared this bitter leaf soup. Okay, I just showed you how I prepare my bitter leaf soup with little ingredients. So I'm about to demolish the food. This is my cassava fufu. Cassava fufu. Ooh, it's so hot. I have my water. This is fish I'm eating today. Fish, bitter leaf soup, Titus fish, cassava fufu. So guys, I've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch our videos. Thank you so much for your love and your support. God bless you all. God bless you all. From me to you, bye bye for now till I see you in my next video. Bye bye. One love, one love, one love. Bye bye.